In case you don't know, I recently launched my paid community Asli Army, where I help info creators to build a bulletproof personal brand that prints cash. And in this video, I'm going to give away an entire lesson from my bulletproof branding course, which is a course inside my community for absolutely free. And yes, I'm dead serious right now. This lesson is called Quick Gains, where I took some bits and pieces of my bulletproof branding course and put some valuable information in a single lesson, which will help you to get some quick results after you apply everything that I teach inside this lesson. So there is no pitch to join my Asli Army community inside this video, because if my shit is good, you will join it anyway. So with that being said, let's begin. So the first thing we have is the U format that we are going to talk about. Second is the hook expansion. It's my favorite. Okay. Third is the caption slash subtitle optimization that we use in the edits here somewhere in the middle of the video. Next, we will understand what is negative hooks and how beneficial it is, how to make one, examples. And lastly, we are gonna see some filming hacks that is very, very essential to know. Okay. So these are the 5 things that I took from the entire course, and bits and pieces I'm gonna give away so that you can get some results by just watching this video and applying these 5 things. Okay, so let's start with the first thing, that is U format. So before I dive into this, I just want you to imagine that what is more valuable for you. A public event where I am a guest speaker and you are sitting in the crowd of thousands of people and you're one of them, okay, versus a one-on call or consultation or a meeting with me where I'm sitting right in front of you and I can give you all of that you want. Okay, what will you choose? I'm 200% sure that you choose the second one. Okay, and the reason why that is, you need personalized information. In fact, every single person in this world needs personalized stuff. So when you call someone with their name, they love it, just because personalization is something that is insanely effective in content, in sales, in business, everywhere. Okay. And can be only given if I'm talking to you directly. Okay, so to use this U format, you are gonna need 2 things. You have to use this format by 2 methods. Okay, and those 2 methods are this: first, replacing the plural, and second, giving the ownership to the viewer. Okay, so let's understand about the first thing, that is replacing the plural. So in this, you are gonna replace anything that is plural inside your script with the word you. Okay, it means you are gonna replace you all with you, you guys with you, and everyone with you. Same with any other language. Okay, if you talk in Hindi, do the same, right? Next, once you are done replacing the plural words, you are now gonna replace the plural phrases with you. Okay, everything is gonna replace by you. Okay, so example, people don't know that building personal brand is very tough. So this is a bad example versus a good example. You don't know that building personal brand is tough. Okay, it's that simple, but it makes world of a difference. Suppose another example. People don't know this scripting hack that can get them instantly more views on their videos. This was a bad hook versus the good hook. You don't know this scripting hack because of which you can get thousands of views on your videos. Which one was good? Obviously, you choose the second one because it's very much personalized just by adding a word you. Okay? So when we are done with replacing the plural word with you, when we are done replacing the plural phrase with you, then we are gonna start replacing the sentences with you. Okay. For example, people who follow this exact roadmap, they will grow on Instagram. This was a bad example versus a good example. If you follow this roadmap, you will grow on Instagram. Just choose which one was more effective for you. I'm sure you choose the second one because it was more personalized, just because changing a single word, and that makes a world of a difference. Okay, so this was the U format, but this is not it. Sometimes in your scripts you also have to give ownership to the viewer so that it can become more and more personalized. It becomes more personalized. So which is the best to get your attention? Just choose. Do you like the camera or do you like your camera? I'm 100% sure that you choose the second one. Because when I said your camera, it became much more personal to you because you own that camera. Okay? So you can say, if you're a fitness coach, you can say where if your muscles are not growing, then you have to take this supplement. So your muscles is the giving the ownership example. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with the same example that is for a fitness coach. Okay, so when you reach the end of your workout set, you should always do some extra reps to grow your muscles. This was kind of a tic-tac example, but it's bad because it lacks personalization. If you notice one thing, it has you inside it. Still, you can give the ownership to your viewer, just like this. When you reach the end of your workout set, you should always do some extra reps to grow your muscles. Just see, here it is the muscles and here it is your muscles, but this will make you watch the reel too long to the end. Okay, so it's that powerful. So these are the two methods that you have to use to be able to use the U format. Okay, replacing the plural and giving the ownership. Using this inside your content is a very small change, as I said, but it makes a world of a difference. Okay, so this was the first one. Let's move on to the second one, which is my favorite. Okay, so the second is hook expansion. And how this works, you just take a niche hook and make it as much as broad as possible. Okay, so niche hook is nothing but the niche hook is that you use to talk to your ideal clients, the language you use to talk to your ideal clients, and you make that very broad. Broad hook is nothing but hook that you use to talk to a bigger audience. So what it's gonna look like, suppose niche hook is this. If you're a business owner who makes $10,000 every single month, then you need to have this framework. If I say this is a niche hook. So I have to make it broad. Okay, and let me show you how to do it. Okay, after using a broad hook, you have to niche down throughout the video. Let me show you how. So this is something extra. I'll just make this clear first, that how I'll make the hook broad. Okay, let's see, the hook is like this, that if you are a business owner who makes $10,000 every single month, then this is a framework you need to have. Okay, so if I have to make it broad, I will speak like this. If you are someone who runs a business, then you need to watch this video right now. Okay, so this became more broad, and this is relatable to everyone which is not making $10,000. I can make it even broader, by not mentioning the business owner thing, because if I am mentioning business owner thing, it's kind of niche hook. Okay, and less people are going to relate with that, but you can play with the areas of that. Okay, let's see, if you want to make it even broader, you can say, if you're someone who want to get more views on his videos, then you need to have this framework. You need to watch this video or something else. Okay, so we have to take a niche hook and make it as much as broader as possible. Okay, and after that, after using a broad hook, you have to niche down throughout the video. So after using the broad hook, you have to niche down throughout your value part that you are giving after the hook. Okay, and don't get confused. Let me show you everything step by step, that how to do it. Okay, so just notice two things in this video: how broad the hook, how broad my hook is, and how I am filtering down my niche throughout the video. Okay, so I can show you the video right now, but I'll make you understand the script, how the script goes like. Okay, so this is the script, which is in Hindi. अगर तुम भी अपनी रील्स इंस्टाग्राम पे मैनुअली पोस्ट करते हो तो तुम सिर्फ अपना टाइम वेस्ट कर रहे हो. सो इन इंग्लिश इट बिकम्स लाइक दिस: इफ यू आर पोस्टिंग रील्स मैनुअली ऑन इंस्टाग्राम देन यू आर वेस्टिंग योर टाइम. एंड इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ वेरी ब्रॉड हुक, very broad hook. Okay, but if you notice that in this whole script I have mentioned business owner in certain part, so I can niche down throughout the video. So if you notice this whole thing, मैं सालों से इंस्टाग्राम पे मैनुअली पोस्ट कर रहा हूँ. वेट, यस, ऑन दिस पार्ट मैं सालों से इंस्टाग्राम पे मैनुअली पोस्ट कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन अब मुझे रियलाइज होता है कि ये बहुत टाइम टेकिंग प्रोसेस है एंड इसको ऑटोमेट करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट, स्पेशली इफ यू आर अ बिजनेस ओनर. सो आई जस्ट सेड दैट कि आई एम पोस्टिंग सिंस वेरी लॉन्ग फ्रॉम इंस्टाग्राम ऐप एंड आई एम डूइंग इट मैनुअली, but it's very much essential to automate it, especially if you are a business owner. So I'm just attracting a very broad audience in the hook so that people don't leave my video who are not my ideal client. Okay, they also watch my video, and next, throughout the value I'm going to talk to my ideal client. Okay, so it becomes niching down throughout the video. Okay, so this is the niche hook. If you're a business owner, you need this tool to scale your business to $10,000 per month. This is a kind of niche hook, and this is a kind of broad hook. If you're someone who wants to scale your business to $10,000 per month, you need this tool. Just understand, it's a very small change, but it makes very big difference. Okay, so I'm taking the niche hook and making it as broad as possible. Okay, and this, on this video that I showed you, this one, okay, it got me around 442,000 views. Okay, and this is the result when you broaden the hook and niche down throughout the video. So I was able to get clients at the same time from this video, which are business owners, and I was able to attract a very broad audience as well in this particular video. Okay, so yeah, but yes, if you are someone who will say that, Asli, I don't care about the views, I only want to make money and target my ideal client in my content, and I just want to talk to my ideal clients who are business owner, working professionals, or whatever your ideal client is. So let me make you understand that that's the absolute way of thinking. That is not how you do it. I'm going to explain that thing to you, that why niching down all of your videos is not good. Why using a niche hook only is not good. You have to make the hook as broad as possible and then niche down throughout the video. So let's see an example. Okay, so let's say you made a video with your niche hook where you're talking exactly to your ideal clients, and let's suppose it got only 5,000 views. Because understand this, that if you're talking to a specific person, then a lot of people will not watch your video. You will not get millions of views because a lot of people are not that ideal client that you are trying to focus on. Okay, so let's say you got 5,000 views on that video, and out of those 5,000, 1,000 people are your ideal clients. Okay, so let's say 20% of the viewers are potential customers. 5,000 ka 20%, it's 1,000. Okay, versus you post another video with a broad hook and it got 200k views. Okay, because it's very easily possible. If you use a broad hook, you reach a bigger audience. It's very easy to get 200,000 views. Okay, and this time you got 5,000 ideal clients in those 200k views, and let's imagine 5% of your viewers were your potential customers. Here's 20%, here's 5%. Only I'm taking the worst example, that 5% of your viewers were your potential customer inside the video that came through your video. Okay, so just see the difference. Here in 5,000 I'm getting only 100 ideal clients, and here in 2 lakh views, 200k views, I'm getting 5,000 ideal clients. So just by doing this, I increase the amount of ideal clients that I'll have. Extra views bhi aage saath mein. So this is actually called ek teer se do nishan hai. Like doing one thing and getting two things in return. Okay, so Alex Hormozi once said that 99% of people will never buy from you, but those are the ones who will create or destroy your reputation. And it's so much fucking true. Okay? Because even if those 99% people are not buying anything from you, they're going to make you more money in the long run. Okay? Because they are actually getting nurtured. Okay? So by using a broad hook, you get extra reach, and it helps in two ways. Okay? First, large amount of consumption. Okay? And the second, increased amount of potential clients. Okay? So if you got 200,000 views, you get a lot of people understand that yes, this guy is very famous, and a lot of people are trusting him, so that his views are really insane. Okay? And the second thing, you are not compromising on the clients. Okay? You are attracting the clients as well as the views on your profile. After the broad hook, you niche down throughout the video. Okay? So once you have used the broad hook, you can talk about your ideal client anywhere inside the value part. Okay? So hook is the most important. You have to understand that 80% is only hook, rest 20% is value. You have to put more and more energy in creating a hook, a captivating hook. Okay? That was one thing, and I hope you are enjoying this whole chapter because it's fucking insane. Thank me later. Okay? Third, the caption optimization. It's very simple, subtle change, but it makes a lot of difference. Okay? So if you see this template here from one of my video, when you're creating a talking head video, it's basically for the talking head video where you are talking straight to the camera. Okay? So when you are creating a talking head video, your editor should be always placing your captions just below your chin. Okay? So this is your video and you're talking like this. Here should be your captions. It means subtitles that people read. Okay? Here. So what happens with this? Viewer can see your face and the caption at the same time. Imagine if you keep your caption right here and your face is here. So viewer have to constantly look up, down. Okay? Because us as a human have only little space to see at once. Okay? So we can't look at so many places at once. We can focus at one thing, a very small area. So you have to make it very below the chin, so you can easily, someone can easily see your captions as well as your face. Okay? If you're placing any graphic below your chin, just remove the captions on that particular moment. Okay? If you are using any graphics here below your chin, so in that moment, just remove the captions. This is the bonus point. Okay? Because it won't look good if your captions are here also and your graphics are here also. It will not look good. Okay? So this is the focal point when your viewer gets attracted to very easily. Okay? And on that particular moment, and once your graphics is removed, once your graphics are done on that part, then you have to add the caption again below your chin in the caption square. So this is the caption square. You can take a little screenshot of this. Okay? Just below your chin, you have to place your captions. Just tell this to your editor, and which makes viewer watch the entire video without any distraction. So this is basically to remove all the distractions from your video, so your viewer doesn't get distracted. Okay? Next we have the negative hooks. It's the most important thing that people are using and getting crazy views, and it's kind of smart way to get views. You can see, suppose if I call someone's dad a stupid guy, versus if I say someone's dad, like if I call someone's dad a nice guy, there will be 9 out of 10 mad at me when I say this, that your dad is stupid. Suppose उनके कान खड़े हो जाएंगे if I'll say this to anyone, okay? And if I say nice guy, then 9 out of 10 happy, but it will not produce extra attention. Okay, so what happens when I say someone stupid, they will give me the most attention. Okay, versus when I say them something very genuine, something very genuine that they used to get, then there will be less attention comparatively. इससे एक story मैं तुमको बताता हूँ. Like, if you have any, if you remember the school days, if you're in your school or your college, remember if you like call your best friend through a specific name which is very bad, kind of cuss word, okay? So it happened to me a lot of time that the whole class starts laughing at that point, okay? Because you just mentioned something that they are not used to hear, but they listen to that and it brought you the most attention. So this is how it works, okay? Now I'm not saying that talk shit about someone directly, but you can do this thing indirectly. Let me show you how, okay? So this is a kind of positive hook, okay? If you want to go viral, then your script must have these 3 things. It's kind of, I think, nice hook, but not 10 on 10, okay? Versus a negative hook. Writing scripts is the complete waste of time because it doesn't do jack shit. Only because your script are useless without these 3 things. So I said the same thing that I said here, but in totally negative way. So if I say you that scripts are useless, so you'll instantly think, what the heck is saying? So I got your attention just by saying that. So you can like mix down your niche and use the same framework. Suppose if you are a fitness coach, if you are a finance guy, suppose if you can write here that having credit cards are the most useless thing on this entire earth. If you don't use this particular credit card. So that's kind of inspiration that you can take, okay? So which one of these will make you watch the entire video? Of course, the second one, okay? So this was the negative hook and you can use this in all your videos to make someone watch your entire video, because they will fucking watch it if you really do make it look very negative, okay? So next we have a filming hack. It's the last one, but I promise you it's not the least. I have so many things going inside the community. There's so much value that you won't get anywhere else. So filming hack, it doesn't matter how good your video idea is. It doesn't matter how good your editing is, okay? It all comes down to filming. If you don't know how to film, then no one will fucking stay on your video more than for a second, okay? No one will watch that video if you don't film very good. What's happening here? Okay, sorry for that, but see, I'm going to give you 4 filming hacks, and after this your filming will be sorted. Like, you will be at least ahead of 99% of the people who are recording from their iPhone or camera, okay? So the first, if you implement these 4 things, you will be stay ahead of 99% of people. That's one thing. The first thing is what to wear, what to actually wear on your shoot days, okay? So you never have to wear a white shirt, and you never have to wear any kind of shirt which has graphics on it. If you notice, I never ever like wear something. Even in the course, I'm wearing a very plain thing. No graphics, no logo, nothing at all. I'm using a black tee. Okay, I'm wearing a black tee just because there is a reason behind it. Okay, these small tactics matter a lot. Okay, so you never have to wear a white shirt. You never have to wear something which has graphics on it. A lot of graphics are not needed. Okay, because if you are this guy and if you put captions over here, you can't easily say this. You can simply say this that I can't really read what's written there. And this is the exact same thing that I see people do in their reel. And they say, why I'm not getting views, why I'm not getting followers, watch time, blah, blah, blah. And if you do this, your editor might have to fix and make your captions like this, which will make it even worse. Okay? So, don't do this. Don't. Okay? So, it will make it hard to read in this way, both. Okay? Next, you never have to wear anything which has graphics. So, as you can see, if there is graphics, like don't wear that. Okay? So, captions, if I place captions, even if I add shadows, it's not easily visible. Okay, so you have to make it very less distractive to the viewer. Okay, so it's very hard to read when you wear. Suppose if I shoot a reel, if I shoot a video vertically and I have this big logo here, then it doesn't make sense if I add captions here. Okay, so where can I add the captions if the place is occupied by another text? So it basically distracts the person that is watching the reel, the video. So never do that. Okay, you need to wear something clean, just like this one. Just like, watch my reels, bro. Watch my content. Okay, there's no reel. Maybe earlier I used to do that when I didn't knew that how it actually works. But yes, I never wear these things, and it became my personality actually. I never wear something that has flashy logos or something very white, something very flashy. Okay, so second is reading a script, and this is the most common mistake that I see people doing on daily basis. They do it very wrong way. Okay, so now you don't have to do that because I'm going to teach you how I actually do it. Okay, I hope you all understand that you always need a script before you start recording. Okay, if you don't script your videos, this is 99% guaranteed that your video will not perform. Okay, because if you don't have any script, you will say whatever that comes to your mind, and it's not going to be 100% accurate to the point all the time. Okay, so when it comes to scripting, people like Alex Hormozi, people like Ali Abdal, they need a script writer. They need a script in front of their hand so that they can say only those things that makes a viewer attracted towards their content. Okay, to make them watch for longer. Okay, only 1% can be the exception, but it only happens when you have a lot of experience backed up. I am creating content since 6 years, and I'm creating talking head videos since 4 years, I guess. But still now I have to have a script at some point. Okay, I have to have a script at some point of the video. Okay, so record with a fucking script. That's it. Okay, next, these are the pointers that you need to note. So I don't know if you're making notes or not. If you're not, you're cooked. So please make notes. Always divide your scripts into parts. So you're gonna divide paragraphs by paragraphs. Okay, read out the one sentence, then say it to the camera just like this. So just like if I have to read this whole sentence, reading, I hope you all understand that you always need a script. If I had to read this, I'll just read this script just line by line. I hope you all understand that you always need a script. Then I'll relax for a second, and I'll say this word to the camera, and I don't use a teleprompter. If you want to use, you can use, but in my entire career, I have never used a teleprompter because I hate that. And I didn't try it actually, but it decreases my skill actually. Okay, so I'll prefer just learn this way. Okay, you will be you'll get very skilled at this, and it will eventually help you somewhere. Okay, so read out one sentence, then say it to the camera loudly. Okay, at your current pace that you are talking. Okay, do this again and again until the best output comes. So understand this, that I have even if I have to repeat a single line for at least 20 times, I'll do that. Okay, until the best output comes, because your editor will anyway extract the whole thing, extract the best part, the best output from the reel. Okay, from the video that he's editing. It's the job of editor anyways. Okay, then tell your editor to cut all the parts and keep the last part, the one that is the best inside your raw video. Okay, next, you will struggle with this a lot when you are a beginner. I trust me that when I started, I used to stutter a lot on camera. It took it takes hours to it took me hours to record a single fucking video of 30 seconds. Okay, so this was the example of dividing your script. Suppose this is the hook and I'm dividing again, this is the value. So I'll say all of these line in a single line, then I'll change the line here, then I'll change the line again, then I'll change the paragraph again. So you just have to divide your script like that and say it to the camera in a very narrative way, in a very fluent way. Okay, and you have to make it look that you are not actually reading a script. So the whole fucking point of having a script is not actually make people realize that you are actually reading a script. People should think that you are not reciting a script. Okay, and if you are someone who doesn't know how to write a script, don't worry, I'm going to teach you everything A to Z about scripting in a detailed module if you're inside my community. Okay, so next is the hand placements, and this is the biggest mistake I see people do. Your hands placement are very much and I think all these 4 mistakes that I am going to tell you about, these are the most common mistakes that people do, and because of that they see some downfall in their content. Okay, so let's understand about the hand placement. It's very small thing. We script our videos just to make it look that it's not scripted, as I said. So when you're reading it, when you switch the lines, okay, you must keep the hand placement right there where it is, and then start the new line by the same hand placement where it was. Okay, so it's extremely hard to catch if you are using a script or not. So it's a simple thing that where you ended the script. Suppose I ended the script at this has hand placement. So if I press record, I have to start from this hand placement so that people can't recognize that I am shooting with a script. Like a boss. This is how you actually shoot like a boss. Okay. So next, you must have to have eye contact in your lens, not anywhere else. Okay, it's kind of optional if you don't talking to the camera more, and you like talking here, looking here, then talking here. You can do that. It's your taste. But in 99% of the cases, if you're shooting a talking head video, you need to have it straight to the camera. Just look in the lens and look little bit low, like an inch lower than the lens. Okay, so that you are directly eye contacting with the person who is watching the content. Okay, if you don't notice this, if you don't understand it, just go and watch my reel. I'm talking straight directly in your eyes. Okay, so they can easily understand that. Last and the worst mistake that I see people do is blinking a lot inside the camera when they are recording. Okay, don't blink every 2 seconds in your videos. It looks very bad on camera. So suppose I talk to you like this, that this is how you need to have your personal brand ready, and if you don't come inside my community, you're making a very bad mistake. So if I talk like this, you won't listen to me more than 2 seconds, I guess. Okay, it's not like that you don't have to blink it at all. ऐसा भी नहीं है कि that you don't have to blink. You have to blink naturally, that I am doing right now. It's simple. Okay, when you are about to start with a line, then blink. So suppose when I am about to start a line, I blink. This is how you actually do it. Okay, so you don't look like a robot. So actually, I saw a person in Reels where in his comments there were people saying please blink, because he was actually not blinking at all in his entire video. He was just like this, talking to the camera, straight to the point, not even blinking for a single second. And I can't do that. It's like a robot thing. Okay, so yes, if you follow these 5 things, I promise you that you will be ahead of 99% of professional creators and personal brands right there in the market. Okay, so just for the recap, the first thing that we learned is the U format, and the second thing we learned was the hook expansion. Third thing was the caption optimization that we learned. Fourth was the negative hooks, and the last was the filming hacks that we understood. So I hope you enjoyed everything inside that module, and I hope you implement everything that I taught you today to get some results if you are stuck somewhere. Okay, so that's it for this chapter, and I'll see you in the next one.